Footy episode 7. Well, we're excited because we are Carlton supporter.
Yes.
3 on the trot now. The boys are coming.
Now, this is very exciting, Dean, because the Blue Boys are in the top 8,
Yep.
and all Carlton supporters should be happy about that, and they're all closing in on Collingwood as well.
Big show all around today because Jamar for the D's is going to stop by, but not before Jonathan Brown. All
Yes.
because of this.
Why?
Buddy Franklin,
Yes.
he's put it on the agenda, well, the club has. Here's the article in this week's paper that they're after Buddy.
The Brisbane Lions are after him. They're
Brisbane
going to
Lions-
offer him the Brisbane lifestyle and take Buddy out of the Melbourne Fishbowl.
So we have gone straight to the top this week. Jonathan Brown, can you check our satellite?
Hang on, mate. Yep.
We're going to catch up with him on our satellite here.
Righto, I can hear him. I think I can hear... Yes, Brownie, I think he should be there. You can say hello now.
Jonathan Brown, are you there, mate? Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me on, boys. As you know, this is my favourite show of the whole year, so I'm really excited.
That's very kind, mate. We really do appreciate that. But who's actually that sitting there? That does not look like Jonathan Brown.
Yes, it's my alternative self. It's actually me. I've got multiple personality disorder, Frankie, and it's little Jackie Brown. I've just been to the Mardi Gras. I've got the makeup on.
Can you come forward to the camera so we can have a look at your eyes? What have you done there?
Well, we'll take a look at the vision in just a second, Brownie. But why do you keep doing this to yourself?
Yeah, I just had a couple of knocks out there. So second one there, I'm just going in for a tackle. As you know, I laid plenty of tackles, boys. I got hit on the way. I got hit on the way in with an elbow, just an accident, and I split my eyes, which split quite easily nowadays after all the plates that I've got around my eyes.
How many stitches all up, mate?
I think I've got about 3 or 4 in each eye.
Oh,
As I say, it's put me on track for my post-footy career, which is I'm aiming to go into the modelling. I'm going forward, boys, and the more work I get done around the face, the more it increases my chance of making modelling.
Well, we wish you a speedy recovery, mate, because we do want you back on the modelling circuit. But more importantly, this satellite has been arranged for one reason only, and that's Buddy Franklin. Are you seriously into him? Are you going after him?
Well, I'm not sure. I've only read a couple of things in the paper, but we'd love to have Buddy Franklin up here. Obviously, I'm getting a little bit long in the tooth down the forward line, boys, so it'd be nice for a big star key forward to come along and just take control of Brisbane's sporting landscape.
Well, Brownie, that brings us to the next question, mate. How does Jonathan Brown and Buddy Franklin fit in the same team, the same forward line?
Wow, geez, I'd love to say that. How good would that be? Fev and myself fit in pretty well in the same forward line for the first few weeks until Febby went. But yeah, I'm not sure. You know, I know that hopefully we'll have plenty of money in the salary cap. Not only, obviously, Buddy would be a big name, but hopefully to recruit some big names going forward. As you know, we've had to rebuild over the last 2 or 3 years, but we've got some exciting young players and we'll have a bit of money to spend.
Before we let you go, Brownie, how's the body holding up?
It's not too bad. I didn't have the big pre-season at all. I really didn't get training until Christmas time. I thought the first month or 6 weeks of the season was going to be a bit of a struggle, but I'm starting to find a bit of fitness. I'm starting to feel not too bad out there. I'm pulling up all right. I obviously don't move as well as I did in my mid-20s. We'd all love to be able to do that, but I'm still getting out there and feeling not too bad. So I'm expecting I should hopefully get better and better each week. Obviously at the moment, certainly as a forward, it's a bit of a struggle at the moment. We haven't been playing great footy across the paddock. Haven't been getting a huge amount of inside 50. So as a whole team, we need to lift, and as a senior group, we all need to lift, and that includes myself.
Well, we appreciate you coming on the show again, Brownie. We always do. Just say a quick cheerio to Kylie and Olivia and, of course, young Jack, and we hope they're doing well. Yes, they're going well. We've got young Jack. I've already got the footy in his hands, and hopefully he'll be wearing the 16 in about 18 years' time, boys.
And wouldn't we love to see that? That would certainly excite a lot of Brisbane Lions supporters. Good luck for the rest of the season.
Good on you, Frankie and Dino. All the best.
Well, there we go. Jonathan Brown, the champion of the Brisbane Lions Footy Club. From one big man to another, Frankie. Big Jamar from the D's. Thank you for joining us, mate.
No worries, boys. Thanks for having me.
Biggest man we've had.
I was going to say, Dan, this is the biggest man we've ever had. We've had to rearrange the whole set just to cater for Big Mark Jamar.
No cushions this week.
No cushions. Well, I'm a dwarf, so there you go. You told him about the cushions, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Thanks.
Now, mate, thanks for joining us. Obviously, the Demons, it hasn't been the greatest start to the year. What's it like between the four walls at the footy club?
Yeah, well, camaraderie is definitely up, and we're in there each week just chipping away at the things we need to get better at. And Newdy puts us through our paces every week, and we know what's expected, and we just got to keep trying to get better.
Perfect segue. You just mentioned Newdy there. How's he going, the poor bloke? Because Mick Malthouse came out to bat for him. He said, if that was me over the past 18 months, I wouldn't have survived. He seems to be still up and about, Newdy.
Yeah, he's a great character. He's so resilient. I think all the stuff they say about him, it's water off a duck's back. He knows the job he has to do, and he's in there each and every day doing it, and he's really driving it.
Yep, beautiful. You're going to go?
You're going to ask the big man about his injury, Dawsey?
Okay, I'm just going to ask you about something. So what am I asking?
About Mark Jamar's injury and Chris Dawes when he's coming back.
How's your injury, and when is Chris Dawes coming back?
All right, so injury's good. Miss one more week.
The groin?
Groin, that's right. And Big Doors Plus. He's back probably this week, I'd imagine. I know he's got through 2 full games in the VFL, so you can expect to see him back this week, I think.
How'd I go?
Was
that all right?
Fantastic by you.
Delivery there?
5 points for him.
Cool. Beautiful.
Not back in for the first time.
Exactly right. We're looking forward to seeing Chris Dawes, of course. Now, I think I found how you did this injury. I know you said it was your groin, but I think you're lying, Mark. This is you a couple of weeks ago falling over ex-St Kilda player, Lee Fisher. How did you do that, and did you get a fine for this?
Luckily, no fine. I was expecting the phone call, but I actually might hit Lee up for a bit of compensation just for the medical bill for that ankle. Went to hospital overnight and rolled it pretty bad, so thanks for that one.
Now, what about the fans? The D's fans, very passionate. A couple of weeks there, they were sort of yelling and screaming at you as you're coming off. It's improved now because you see that you're having a good crack at it. Not that you weren't, but what did you cop coming off, or do you just sort of block it out?
Yeah, no doubt copped a bit from some frustrated supporters, but we're all frustrated, and that week they were at our training session. There was probably 400 or 500 of them cheering us and really encouraging us. So, we've got some of the best supporters in the league, and we just love seeing them come to our training sessions and get behind the boys. And on match day, sometimes we might not have the biggest crowd, but you definitely feel like you're playing in front of one just because of the noise they generate, and it pumps you up.
And you're certainly a good chance, of course, to win this weekend. Now, if there was a swear jar going on at the MCG, how much money would there be going in it for the Melbourne Sports?
Yeah, a few million to be raised, I think. So, yeah.
Now it's time for Mark Jamar's favourite segment, Twitter Hard Hitter. Oh, he loves this.
You love this segment because you watch the show every week, I'm told.
No, you watched last week. But...
I watched Del Sano on here last week, so got some tips off him, called him on the way in, and give me all the rundown.
And this segment got dropped last week, so he doesn't know what this is about. This is from, this is at Dean and Frankie. Yo, Jamar, are you as confused as everyone else about the hands in the back rule? That Scott Thompson so-called in the back against Hale was a disgrace. Do you agree? Here's the incident for everyone who's missed it. So it was a tap on the arm from Thompson. What do you think about this? What do you think of the rule?
Yeah, well, I got done a few weeks ago, and I won't name the player involved, but may have just, sort of just braced myself, and he decided to take a big leap forward and resulted in a free kick and goal. So, not really sure on that rule, but I think the main thing is don't put your hands in the back. Use your forearm or something like that, and then you'll be safe.
Now, Mark, I love to do my research on this show whenever we have a guest on, and it's always thorough. I believe that you like your gangster-type music. This is what we're being told, and so much so that you even take your own boombox to footy training and have a look at your hair just rocking into training like this. What's going on here?
Yeah, that's seen better days, that boombox, I reckon. But, I'm pretty well known for loving my gangster music and
what's
rap
your favourite?
And that, so a bit of Rick Ross at the moment, and I'm always making CDs and that for the boys, and yeah, they love them, so I'll keep them going.
This weekend you take on the Suns at the G. You're a fair income chance. You're not going to play though, are you?
No, I won't be playing.
You won't be playing, okay. But you can win this one. You can get your second win on the board.
Well, definitely. I mean, when we're playing at home in the interstate team, you always want to back yourself in, and I believe we're a big chance. But they'll come over and try and get a win. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game, but hopefully we get through it.
Thanks for your time. And he doesn't go home empty-handed.
No, of course you never do on this show. But now we believe you're going to Kokoda very soon at the end of the year.
Yeah,
so you might need a pair of Blundstones to get yourself there safely because they're very comfy shoes. They're the same old tough boot, but they're just a lot comfier now as well.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.
Beautiful. Thanks to Blundstone. Thanks to Travesty. We'll send you out a Travesty pack also. We'll see you next week. Thanks to you.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week on Gen Y Footy.